Hi, everybody. This is Saad. Hope that you're doing well on this Sunday. Today is the 22nd anniversary of my union with my wife. And so I thought I would just briefly mention a few tidbits from both my personal experience and my scientific expertise regarding mate choice. This is something actually that I tackle in one of the chapters in my forthcoming book on how to pursue the good life. And as you might imagine, finding the right spouse is either going to engender a lot of happiness or a lot of misery, depending on whether you make the right choice or not. And so what I wanted to briefly talk about today is the two competing adages or conflicting adages: birds of a feather flock together versus opposites attract. And as I explain in the forthcoming book, it's overwhelmingly birds of a feather flock together if what you're looking for is a successful long-term union. Now you might say, flocking together on which metrics, right? Well, when it comes to values, life mindsets, and a whole bunch of other important metrics. So we're not talking about whether you both like, romantic comedies or not. It's really whether your values and your beliefs are aligned that really predicts your long-term success. Now, that doesn't mean that opposites attract is not at some point operative. You could certainly, if you're looking for a short-term mating opportunity, you may be introverted, the other person might be extroverted, and that might itself be very attractive. But if we're talking about long-term stability, it certainly helps a lot if you assort. In other words, if you are birds of a feather flock together on important metrics. One of the only metrics on which disassociative mating is operative, disassociative meaning you are maximally dissimilar from each other, is when it comes to the major histocompatibility complex, which is a set of genes that captures one's unique immunogenetic profile. So, and that's detected by smell. And so you are typically attracted to someone's smell who is maximally dissimilar to you in terms of their MHC, precisely because if you were to have offspring, it would maximize the immunological defense of your children. But on most important traits, we talk about assorted mating, meaning that those who are similar to you are much more likely to yield a successful union. And so when it comes to my wife and I, certainly on all of the important values in life, we assort with one another. And so there you have it. I talk about all this stuff in my forthcoming book. I received tons of messages from people asking me to offer them advice regarding their mating unions. I'm sorry if I'm unable to answer you all, but hopefully in writing the next book, I'll be answering many of your burning questions. So there you have it. I hope that you're having a great Sunday. I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.